Good morning, everyone. Whether you're starting your day with a quick coffee run or planning a big family dinner, there's one place that's always there for you, your neighborhood grocery store. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a place that's woven into the fabric of daily life for millions, Kroger and its family of brands. For many, it's more than just a store, it's a cornerstone of the community, a place where routines begin and end. Whether you call it Kroger, Harris Teeter, or King Soopers, it's where you pick up fresh produce, chat with a friendly cashier, and maybe even bump into a neighbor or two. These stores are familiar gathering spots where faces become friends and shopping trips turn into small moments of connection. So when Kroger makes headlines, it's not just another business story. It's personal. The news ripples through communities, sparking conversations in checkout lines and over kitchen tables. Recently, Kroger announced it will close dozens of stores across the country. For many, this news came as a shock, raising questions and concerns about what comes next. This isn't just about numbers on a balance sheet. It's about the people who work there, the families who shop there, and the neighborhoods that rely on these stores for daily essentials and a sense of belonging. Why is this happening? What's driving these closures, and what does it mean for the workers who depend on these jobs, or the shoppers who count on these stores for affordable groceries? Today, we're breaking it all down. This story is about more than groceries. It's about the local economy, the jobs that support families, and the threads that hold our neighborhoods together. When a store closes, it's not just a building that goes dark. It's a piece of the community that's lost. The impact is real and immediate. Empty shelves and shuttered doors leave a gap that's hard to fill, especially in areas where options are already limited. So let's take a closer look at why this is happening, what it means for Kroger's future, and most importantly, how it could affect you, your family, and your neighborhood. Here's what you need to know as we explore the story behind the headlines and what it means for all of us. On June 20th, 2025, Kroger made a major announcement that sent shockwaves through the grocery industry. The company will close about 60 stores nationwide over the next 18 months. This decision marks one of the largest rounds of closures in Kroger's recent history, and it's already sparking conversations among shoppers, employees, and business analysts alike. While 60 stores may seem like a small fraction, just about 5% of Kroger's massive network of 2,700 locations, it's a significant move for the communities and workers directly impacted. For many neighborhoods, the local Kroger isn't just a place to buy groceries, it's a community hub, an employer, and a familiar part of daily life. The closures will mean job losses, longer drives for groceries, and uncertainty for families who rely on these stores. So why is Kroger closing these stores? According to the company, these locations have been consistently unprofitable. They cost more to operate than they bring in, and despite efforts to turn things around, the numbers just haven't added up. Rising costs, changing shopping patterns, and increased competition have all played a role in making these stores unsustainable. By shutting down underperforming stores, Kroger hopes to stop the financial losses and strengthen the company as a whole. It's a tough business decision, but one that's meant to protect the company's future and keep it competitive in a rapidly changing market. The money saved from these closures isn't just about boosting profits. Kroger says it plans to reinvest those resources into its remaining stores, making them better for customers and employees alike. This could mean everything from store remodels to new technology and expanded product offerings. Shoppers might see more high-tech self-checkout machines, fresher produce, and modern, inviting store designs. Kroger wants to create a shopping experience that's not just convenient, but also enjoyable and tailored to what today's customers want most. These closures are part of a much bigger strategy. Kroger is adapting to the way people shop now, more digital, more focused on convenience, and more demanding of quality and service. The company is rethinking its approach to stay ahead of trends and meet evolving customer needs. More and more people are buying groceries online, looking for fresh and healthy options, and using in-store pharmacy services. Kroger is investing in these areas, hoping to capture new customers and keep existing ones coming back. By focusing on what's working, like popular products, efficient operations, and strong locations, Kroger is letting go of what isn't. It's a strategy designed to make the company leaner, smarter, and more resilient. It's never easy to close stores or say goodbye to employees, but Kroger believes these tough choices are necessary for the company's long-term health and stability. The ultimate goal is to streamline operations, embrace new technology, and get ready for the future of grocery shopping, one that's faster, smarter, and more connected than ever before. Change is never easy, especially for the people and places affected. But Kroger is betting that these bold moves will pay off, helping the company and its customers thrive in the years ahead. Let's look at the numbers behind Kroger's decision. In early 2025, Kroger reported $45.1 billion in sales, a slight dip from last year. That small drop signaled it was time for change. Some parts of Kroger's business are thriving: pharmacy, online shopping, and fresh foods. The closures target stores that aren't pulling their weight. Kroger expects a modest financial benefit, even after a $100 million one-time cost to close the stores. The company is still investing heavily, up to $3.8 billion this year, in new stores, expansions, and renovations. So while some doors are closing, others are opening or getting a major upgrade. Kroger is trimming what's not working to focus on growth. The message: the company is still betting big on its future. In a move that sent shockwaves through the business world, Kroger's longtime CEO Rodney McMullen announced his resignation in March 2025, just days before the company's major closure news broke. For years, McMullen had been the face of Kroger, guiding the company through both growth and challenges, and his sudden departure left many wondering what was happening behind the scenes. The official reason for his resignation? An internal investigation revealed that McMullen's conduct did not align with the company's strict code of ethics. While the specifics were not made public, the board's decision was swift and decisive, underscoring Kroger's commitment to upholding its values at every level of leadership. Details of the investigation and its findings were kept confidential, but the message from Kroger's board was unmistakable. The company will not compromise on integrity, no matter how high up the issue goes. This transparency, or lack thereof, left employees and industry analysts speculating about the true nature of the events. To ensure stability during this turbulent time, Ronald Sargent, a seasoned executive with a reputation for steady leadership, was appointed as interim CEO. Sargent's immediate focus was to reassure stakeholders and maintain business continuity as the company navigated this unexpected transition. Leadership changes at the top can create uncertainty throughout an organization. Employees, already anxious about the future, now faced even more questions about what lay ahead, especially with rumors of major decisions looming over the company. Although Kroger stated that McMullen's resignation was not directly related to the upcoming store closures, the timing raised eyebrows. Many believed that the new leadership wanted to take a fresh, unfiltered look at the company's operations and strategy, possibly accelerating tough decisions that had been under consideration. Sometimes, bringing in a new perspective means making difficult choices that others may have hesitated to make. The willingness to act decisively can be both unsettling and necessary for a company facing big challenges. The leadership shakeup may have played a role in speeding up the decision to close underperforming stores, signaling a new urgency to address long-standing issues and refocus the company's priorities. With these changes, Kroger is making it clear that a new era is beginning, one that emphasizes financial discipline, operational efficiency, and a renewed focus on the company's core strengths. The company is working hard to reassure employees, investors, and customers alike that it remains committed to its mission and is moving forward with a clear sense of purpose and direction. Change at the top often signals broader changes throughout the organization. Teams across Kroger are now preparing to adapt, innovate, and embrace new strategies as the company charts its next chapter. As Kroger presses the reset button, it's clear that the company is determined to turn the page and build a stronger, more resilient future for everyone involved. Store closures hit hardest for employees, the heart of every store. Kroger says it will try to offer jobs at nearby locations to affected workers. With many stores in the same regions, transfers are possible for some, but not all. The process isn't simple. Distance and job availability matter. Unions and managers will help coordinate moves and support workers through the transition. Keeping experienced staff is good for everyone. Kroger saves on training and workers keep their livelihoods. The company's promise to help will be closely watched as closures roll out. For many, this is more than a job. It's their community. Kroger isn't just closing stores. It's shifting focus to where it sees the most growth. The future is digital. More shoppers are ordering groceries online for delivery or pickup. Kroger plans to invest in better websites, apps, and high-tech fulfillment centers. Pharmacies are another bright spot, with plans to expand health services and make stores community health hubs. And fresh food remains a top priority. Think better produce, meats, and bakery items. By closing underperforming stores, Kroger can invest more in what customers want most. The company is betting on e-commerce, pharmacy, and fresh food to drive its next chapter. It's all about adapting to modern shoppers and staying ahead of the curve. The goal: make remaining stores the best in the business. Kroger wants to be your go-to for quality, convenience, and health. So, which stores are closing? Kroger hasn't released a full list. Instead, closures are announced locally as the dates approach, creating some uncertainty. The affected stores span many states and brands: Harris Teeter, Mariano's, King Soopers, and more. Closures are happening in big cities and small towns, from Atlanta to rural Indiana. Each closure is a local story, impacting workers and shoppers in unique ways. The process will take 18 months, and more locations may be added. Most Kroger stores will stay open and are set for new investments. For now, keep an eye on local news for updates about your neighborhood store. When a grocery store closes, the effects ripple through the whole community. Shoppers lose convenience. Quick trips become longer drives, especially tough for those without easy transportation. Some neighborhoods may become food deserts with limited access to fresh, affordable food. The loss of jobs and tax revenue can hurt local economies and public services. Empty buildings can drag down property values and make it harder to attract new businesses. Beyond economics, the store is a social hub, a place for neighbors to connect and teens to get their first jobs. Its closure leaves a void in the community's daily life. The impact is more than financial. It's personal. Communities will need to find new ways to fill the gap. The story of a closed store is the story of a changed neighborhood. Kroger is in the middle of a major transformation, closing stores, changing leadership, and refocusing its strategy. The company's future is about efficiency, innovation, and investing in what customers value most. For affected workers and communities, the next months will be challenging. Kroger's promise to help employees will be a key test of its values. For most customers, expect better stores, more online options, and a renewed focus on fresh food and pharmacy services. The goal: a better shopping experience for today's busy, health-conscious shopper. Change is hard, but it's also a chance for renewal. Kroger's next chapter depends on how well it executes and how communities respond. We'll all be watching to see what the future holds for this grocery giant and the neighborhoods it serves.